There, Ace, just raise your hand. Or if you found him, Acty.
Thank you.
Okay, how's it going, Ace?
Going pretty good. Going pretty good. How about you guys?
Good, yeah, good. Right, if you're ready, Ace, I can start the recording and you can tell our community investors, we've got around 10 minutes, everything about the PAWZ project. And I think you've got your pre-sale coming up in an hour, so that's great.
Yeah, sure. Fantastic. I'm just going to send this alert
Okay.
message right there. Let's see this.
Just let me start the recording and I'll introduce you and go into the PAWZ project.
Right.
Welcome to the
I'm
WellCoin
going
Talk
to.
community. Tonight we have an AMA with PAWZ here to speak about the project is Ace. So yeah, I'm going to be sending the mic over to Ace, and he's got 10 minutes to tell the community investors all about the PAWZ project. Take it away, Ace.
All right. Fantastic. Are you able to see my screen? Whoops. Let me change that view.
Can you see the screen, Acty?
Are you able to see my screen?
I can't see it, but maybe some of the other team can see it.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. So thanks for having me on Whale Coin Talk. My name is Ace, and I'm the founder and leader of PAWZ. So just a little bit about me. I've about 6 years in business to business and business to consumer sales with two Fortune 500 companies. I've been in crypto for about 10 years. On the first end, I was more on the investing side. Then the last year and a half, I've been more on the development side. So I launched my first token in April of 2021. I had an initial market cap of 300K, and then it hit an $8 million market cap 2 days later. People took profits, and later on peaked at an 8.3 million market cap 35 days later. So I have had some experience in the space and, had a chance to learn some lessons. And also by being in the space, I was able to list and develop relationships with exchanges and businesses in the crypto space. And then in my free time, I like to play Kombat. I like to barbecue, go to the shooting range, and play with my dog, Tiger. So that's just a little bit of a background about me. And then kind of just jumping right into PAWZ. Overall, what we plan to do is to create a dynamic marketplace of free to play and play to earn games for Gen Z gamers. And so the purpose behind this is to become the premier gaming marketplace. And we really want to host free to play and play to earn Web3 games. And we want to essentially become the Steam of play to earn games. So that's what we're looking to accomplish overall. So, kind of why are we even here? Why are we doing this project? So, if you look in the crypto space, it's not hard to tell that a lot of play to earn games have room for growth and development. There's a lot of barriers to entry. The games are typically expensive to play, they're not very fun, and there's typically a lack of variety. You tend to see the same type of games popping up. And we believe that higher barrier to entry and absence of enjoyment leads to stunted growth and adoption of just Web3 across the board. So, how we plan to change things is that we want to create a gaming marketplace that'll feature unique, engaging play to earn games where people are able to be rewarded with NFTs and crypto, primarily PAWZ, of course. So, starting off, instead of games being expensive to play, we want to create games where people are able to gain profits with free to play games. So, not them having to pay to possibly play a game and trying to break even, but gaining profits with free to play games. Um, Instead of having low satisfaction, having games that they can actually enjoy. And we find that that's able to be done on a different level when you're working with more indie games. So, that's something we'd be looking to do with indie developers. And then also them having the opportunity to discover titles from emerging creators all in one place. And so we believe that will lead to exponential growth and adoption of the PAWZ tokens and some of our NFTs as well. So a little bit about us. This is the long-term view of kind of the app that we want to create, looking on mobile. So, we do have some games that we're doing on PC as well, but mobile is really what we're shooting for. Um, And if you kind of look on the right hand side, that would be more of the home screen where you could browse games by genre. You could see what's the hottest game, which game's getting the most traffic, kind of like the trending game. You can see which game is recommended for you based off of your previous choices. And then lastly, picking the game by massive rewards. And then on the left, if you take a minute and look, you can see some more details about the games, looking at its rating, its tag, and its genre. So what we plan to do is to maximize engagement in a few ways by including gaming, NFTs, and character upgrades, utilizing various platforms, so not just mobile, but also PC as well and VR. And then in addition to that, we want to make sure that there's a game for everyone. We don't just want turn-based games or battle royale or just strategy games. We want games that everyone can enjoy and people that don't have to be gaming veterans. So we don't just want to attract the hardcore gamers, but we also want to pull on board casual gamers as well. And then lastly, we want to have single and multiplayer gaming options. So, we want those options for, people who are maybe just waiting at the train station or waiting for their Uber. Maybe they want to play single player, or maybe they know they're going to have a longer time and they're waiting for a flight. That might be a situation where they want to engage in some multiplayer. So a little bit about how our timeline works. We have now, next, and later. So obviously we're not trying to do everything at once this very moment. Right now, our plan is to just follow doing one game. And we kind of got that idea just looking at how Steam did things. So, anyone who's a gamer, they're aware of Half-Life. So, they started with Half-Life. They did a few other successful games, and then they did a marketplace. So for us, we really want to take a minute and focus on a nice traditional kind of Sonic, vintage, classic Mario game that people can relate to. Let's do with something that play to earn, multiplayer with that type of game. And then we can move on to the next phase of our additional games. So that would be our racing game and VR game. And at this point, we're still trying to bring in casual gamers and crypto fanatics. Then later on, we would, for the marketplace, we would look to bring on more specifically hardcore gamers and also incorporating more indie game developers. So at that point, we're onboarding other people as well, rather than us just doing the games ourselves. So kind of a little bit about our target market. We just want to focus mostly on Gen Z mobile gamers. We kind of just did the calculations. You can see that there. And we can see our initial target market has a value of 1.2 billion. We don't intend to take, much of that, just aim to get about 1 to 2% of that target market with our mobile crypto gaming marketplace. And we want to be strategic and focus on South Korea, Thailand, Philippines, and Vietnam, because after we kind of looked into things, that's where we see the greatest potential of onboarding players very quickly. A little bit of how we're going to make money and how this money is going to help to boost the coin and the utility and adoption. So transaction fees on the platform as well, through sales of NFTs, licensing. So, being able to bring people on board if they want to integrate their token into our game, that we would charge a fee for that. And then also creating game tournaments. So, having a situation where 20 people are in trying to compete for the prize and then rewarding like the top 3. So that would be ways, we would be profitable. And then the more profitable we are, the more we're able to make, better in-depth games and, kind of expand the variety and the library of games that we create. So why now? The reason why we think that right now is a good time to jump on this is because the growth of play-to-earn games has accelerated. So, you've heard of Axie, Sandbox, DeFi Kingdoms, but there is no dominant marketplace and no central location for everyone to find it. So we want to kind of help, trailblaze that and find a central location where people can find free to play and play to earn games. And so this is kind of what we've been doing. It's kind of been a bearish time, really over kind of the past couple of months. And so what we've done is we've taken our games and we've continued to build. So, we have different developers that we're working with, focusing on different phases of the game. So for our PAWZ runner game, the only thing that we have left for that, it's already integrated with Test BNB. We just have to integrate it with PAWZ. PAWZ Racer game, we have the alpha, but we're looking to integrate the Test BNB integration. You can see the VR game, and then lastly, we have another game behind the scenes. And so, coming on the last couple of slides, what we want to do first is we want to launch a targeted marketing campaign to build demand for our first completed blockchain game. And to attract these gamers and build a community, we want to launch our first vintage mobile PAWZ runner game and acquire about 50,000 downloads and gamers. And we plan to do that by, doing Facebook gaming, a little bit of Twitch, and targeting that in these specific areas. And we believe that the more involved people get in the game, the increased demand there will be for the PAWZ token as well. And then lastly, we like to support causes we believe in. So this is something that we just do based off of the profit. We take a small portion of the profits we make and we like to give back. And on our platform, we want to give others that opportunity if they choose to do so. So they can do play to earn, compete to earn, and play to donate. And with play to donate, meaning that they're able to donate a portion of their PAWZ tokens to their favorite charities. So that was just an overview of my project. And, again, we do have our pre-sale coming up. Hard cap is 90 BNB, soft cap 45. And so, yeah, we're really excited and just want to thank you for taking the opportunity to have us here.
Thanks very much, Ace, for the presentations for our community investors. As we always say at Whalecoin Talk, it's research and it's not financial advice. But we've got the socials, the official ones in our main chat. So if you want to check out the website, the paper, or go into the socials, we've got there. If you've got any questions after the talk today, head over there and like we always say, do your own research. If you like what you see and you want to invest, a pre-sale starts shortly. I think in about 50 minutes. So do your research first and make up your mind. Thanks very much, Ace, for coming today. I'll finish the record and send over a copy for you to share with your community. I'll send that to the main chat for our community to play back who couldn't join the call today.
Yeah, thank you.